Good morning from day 70 on the PCT. It is chilly and probably close to freezing, and everything is wet here by Virginia Lake. Should have expected that, I guess. So we just packed up. We're actually going to hike down a little ways before we have breakfast and coffee. But today we are going into Mammoth, and we're going in via I think it's the Horseshoe Lake Trail. That'll take us to the Mammoth Pass trailhead. I guess there's a trolley there that can get us into town pretty easily. So that is our plan. Let's hit the trail. Okay, slight change of plans. We are not going over Mammoth Pass. It is the weekend, so the road from Mammoth to Red's Meadow is open and the shuttle is running. So we're going to take the shuttle from Red's Meadow into Mammoth. It'll be a little awkward though, because we're going to have to come back via Mammoth Pass, because it'll be on the weekday, and retrace our steps a bit. But seems like the best option right now. Alright, after a hectic shuttle ride and then another bus ride, we made it to Mammoth. First stop, beer. Alright, we are in Mammoth. Our first beer is at the Mammoth Brewing Company. This one goes out to Jason P.
See this? Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys. These are some hard-earned beers.
Alright, these ones go out to my brother
And one of my best friends in the whole world,
Andy, and his new fiance Mary. They got us these drinks and also got engaged recently in Hawaii. So congratulations, you guys. I'm so excited for you.
Yes, you might remember Andy and Mary from the pre-trail episode and episode 1. They hiked the first mile with us, and they just got engaged. So congratulations, guys, and thank you for the drinks. And everyone in the comments, please say congratulations to Andy and Mary. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
good morning from day 71 on the PCT. We are in Mammoth, taking some time off. Yesterday we didn't really recap, but we hiked about 15 miles into Red's Meadow, took two shuttles, or one shuttle and then a bus to get into town. For future hikers, it might be easier actually to go over Mammoth Pass and then take the trolley directly to town, but is what it is. But we are going to take a few days off here, hopefully our first and only triple, while Anna's ankle heals. You want to describe what's going on with your ankle now?
Yes, the saga continues. So my ankle, when we were going down the Golden Staircase, I think it was one episode ago.
Yeah, after Palisade Lakes.
Yeah, that was a very steep staircase. I already have kind of weak ankles, and it tweaked when I was going down a couple times, and then it, unfortunately, every now and then when I hit an awkward rock, it has a sharp pain in it. So it's not debilitating, but we decided it would probably be a smart idea to give it a couple days, or actually 3 days, so 3 zeros, to fully heal up before we continue. As the Sierras are very rocky, this has been a pretty tough stretch. So I think it's going to be a good idea to let it heal before we go further.
Yeah, in addition to your toe problems and plantar fasciitis. So
toe has been better.
toe has been getting better, but it's still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so we're taking a few days off here in Mammoth, but we figured while we have some time off, we might just show you more of the details and logistics about what we do on 0 days. So follow along with us. First thing we're doing is laundry. So I have my rain gear on. She has her old town shirt on. My town shirt, my tank top I've been wearing is actually pretty stinky. It's been mingling with the hiking clothes too much, so that's also getting washed. But first chore is laundry. Let's hit the laundromat. Gotta get quarters. Most laundromats have change machines. We're using the industrial one because these don't cut it.
It's a lovely shade of brown we're getting here.
That's looking better. Keep in mind, almost everything that we have on this is merino wool or like a synthetic fiber. So we always do cold wash and low temperature dry. All right, and once the laundry is complete and we have clean clothes, we got to celebrate with some town drinks. So this one is from Art B.
This is from Michael A. Thank you for the refreshments. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. All right, we are ending our first 0 here in Mammoth at Distant Brewing. This is recommended by Kyle T. This one is to you.
And Melissa K. Thank you so much for the brew snack.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Okay, day 2 of our 0 day. And we just went on a big shopping trip to Vaughn's. This is our haul. This is actually for about 7 days, so it's 2 people, 7 days worth of food. We're going to have a few days to Yosemite, and then like 5 days after that to Kennedy Meadows North. So this is going to cover all of that. We're going to repackage some of this. Actually, especially anything that's in a box or a plastic container is going to get repackaged. And then we're going to ship ourselves the 5-day supply to Yosemite and just start with like 2.5 days worth of food. But thought I'd also talk about some things real quick about what I like to get on the trail, and then Anna will share some of what she likes to eat. So I always have some hip belt bars, usually some granola bars, like 2 per day is what I like to do, along with some fruit snacks. For snacky stuff, I always like to have some sort of nuts, some sort of meat snack, something carby, and some dried fruit. For dinners, big fan of ramen. We're each treating ourselves to a nice freeze-dried meal, so I have a cheesy chicken and broccoli from Peak Refuel. Annie's mac and cheese is a good one. And then topping off the flask with some Jameson. So, just a quick overview of some of what we, or at least in this case, I like to get from the store. And of course, can't forget, where did I see it? Some electrolytes. Yeah, fun stuff.
So Justin just showed you what he likes to get. I'm pretty similar. We eat a lot of the same things. I do try to hit about 2,000 calories a day. I miscalculated the last stretch. We mentioned we were a little low. I think I was at about 1,500 and I wasn't feeling great. So I made sure to get extra snacks this time. For breakfast, I typically do Pro Bars or Cliff Bars. I have a hip belt bar, so I keep this in my hip belt. Usually 1 a day for me. I always make sure to have some kind of crackers, meat snacks as well, trail mix and nuts. And then for lunch, I do wraps. Sometimes I'll do chicken packets in that. And sometimes we'll do turkey pepperoni in that. This has a little more protein than traditional pepperoni, so I like it.
Oh, yeah. And cheese.
And we'll throw some cheese in there for at least the first couple of days before it gets gross and sweaty. And then also put some Skippy peanut butter in the wraps when we run out of meat and cheese. For dinners, I'm a fan of the Nor rice sides. They get the job done. And then also I'm going to be trying out this Annie's mac and cheese. Justin swears by it, so I'm going to try it out. But yeah, as you can see, clearly the diet is very packaged and processed. So when we're in town, I will typically try to get my greens in, either a green juice, some grapes. We have hummus and carrots, so that's when we get our nutrients in. We are on our way to the post office to deliver our resupply. We're going to ship it up a couple days to
Yosemite.
Yosemite.
Our gear has been soaking wet now for 2 days packed up since our last campsite by Lake Virginia. So now we are drying it out right next to our hotel in true hiker trash fashion.
Alright, we are back at Dishin Brewing because this place is really good. Got a special cheers to give out this time to my work family. So this one goes out to Sherry, Daniel, Taylor, and the lab team. Thank you guys so much. Cheers, guys. Love you. All right, it is day 3 of our 0 day here in Mammoth. Did a lot of shopping and running around on day 1 for gear, and I got a new hat and sun hoodie that we'll show you guys here soon. Yesterday was full of grocery shopping, repackaging, running to the post office via the trolley, and sending a box ahead to Yosemite. And any free time in between was spent FaceTiming and just calling loved ones. So have not relaxed yet, but finally today on day 3, actually spent some time working on videos. This is episode 20 that just got uploaded. You guys will see that on July 12th. Gonna edit some videos, and yesterday we took some beers back from Distant Brewing, so thank you Gary and Alicia for these beers. I'll be drinking these as I work on some videos. Yeah, finally get to sit in one place for a while today.
Alright, so this was my old hoodie that I had worn up until this point. It is a -33 hoodie. It is merino wool. It's got the quarter zip. I liked this hoodie. It was pretty comfortable, and I think it got the job done as far as keeping the sun off my skin up until this last couple of weeks where it started kind of shearing throughout the shoulder here. There's no hole. So not doing its job as far as keeping the sun off me anymore. So I shipped myself another hoodie. I decided to try something different to see if I could get something just a little bit cooler than this one. So this hoodie is by Black Diamond. It is the Alpin Glow Pro hoodie. It is synthetic, so it might not keep the stench off as well as the merino wool does, but I think it's going to be a little bit cooler. The fabric feels very silky and soft. Also, it has these mesh armpits, so that should allow for some good ventilation. Looks a lot like my other one with the color, and this one also has the quarter zip for ventilation. So yet to be tested, but I'll keep you guys posted on how this one does.
We have come to the end of our 000 here in Mammoth. We did everything we wanted to. We bathed, we did laundry, we resupplied, including shipping a box ahead to Yosemite. We talked to our loved ones, we ate and drank a whole bunch of food. One other thing we gotta always remember too is make sure your devices are charged, especially the battery banks. So we are all charged up and ready to hit the trail again tomorrow. But yeah, it's not ideal tomorrow. We'd like to go back to Red's Meadow and start from there, but we cannot do that. The shuttle to Red's Meadow does not operate during the week, at least Monday through Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So we have to go back over Mammoth Pass and retrace our steps for a few miles. It's not ideal, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. But that'll do it for now. Talk to you guys in the morning. Cheers.